Hey everyone, super excited to tell you about Merch by Amazon. And in this video, we're going to talk about what Merch by Amazon is and why you should be just as excited about it. Now, in a nutshell, what it is a print-on-demand service for t-shirts. Now, it's just t-shirts right now, expected to expand into other categories in the near future, but it's not called Shirts by Amazon, it's called Merch by Amazon. So keep that in mind as you go through this video and think about all of the possibilities. Now, the first thing you need to do is sign up for an account. So go to merch.amazon.com and sign up for an account. And if you are an Amazon seller, I would recommend not using your seller account just in case you need to share that login. They would be tied together. If you have a buyer's account that you never want to share a login with, I would not use that account either. So I'll just get a nice, fresh, new account that you can use for Merch by Amazon. Now, I put this picture in here on purpose because it looks like super spammy and the opportunity of a lifetime awaits you. If you've ever heard the term ground floor opportunity, you might be like, yeah. Well, by the time I've heard of it, it's not ground floor opportunity anymore. And I want to put this in perspective for you because if you're in the Amazon world, you've probably heard of Amazon Prime, right? Now, Amazon Prime is almost 12 years old. Right, 12 years old, and Prime is just now kind of becoming a household name where you can walk up to someone on the street or someone in your family and say Amazon Prime, and they're going to know what you're talking about, right? Now, the other word, FBA, right, stands for Fulfillment by Amazon. That's 8 years old, right? FBA has been around for a long time, but I still challenge you to find a friend, a family member, or just someone that you meet and talk to who knows what you mean when you just say FBA. They're gonna be like, whoa, what are you talking about? What is FBA? And that's 8 years. 8 years with lots of people on the internet screaming about it, selling courses and writing books, and trying to tell as many people as possible, including Amazon, what FBA is, and people still have not heard of it. 8 years. Merch is 1 year old. Merch by Amazon is only 1 year old, and I promise you can go ask as many people as you know if they know what Merch is, if they've heard of it, and the answer is going to be no. So you have ground floor opportunity, information, and knowledge. People do not know about Merch by Amazon, but if you're watching this video, you do. So take advantage of it. Remember the position that you're in, and don't think, oh, everybody else knows about this. They don't. I promise. I promise they don't. So the first thing, let's look at a Merch by Amazon example, okay? And you're going to get really good at this. You're going to be able to see a shirt outline like this, and you're going to be able to say, that's a Merch by Amazon shirt. You're going to get really good at that the more that you look at this platform. So this is a Merch by Amazon listing. It's got a title. It's got men's, women's, and youth sizes. It's $19.99. It's Prime eligible. It's got an image on the front. Now, you can have an image on the back if you want. And if you think about this, we are able to create royalty generating product pages, right here on Amazon.com, eligible for Amazon Prime, right, without having to do any work. We're not stocking blanks. We're not stocking inventory. We're not having to buy anything. We are able to create these pages, and when they sell, we're going to get a royalty, right? Like, I want you to really stop and think about that. It's absolutely amazing that we are able to have royalty generating product pages on Amazon.com. For no cost, holding no inventory, not having to ship anything. And these aren't digital products. These are real physical products, and they're Amazon Prime eligible, which means they're going to sell, right? Because print-on-demand t-shirts is not new. If you've heard of Teespring or any of these other short-run garment printers, they'll print short-run stuff, and they're going to charge a lot of money for it, and they're not Prime eligible. I'm not excited about that. I'm excited about being on Amazon.com and eligible for Prime because that means the customers are going to be there, right? Does that make sense? All right, let's look at how these things are made. All right, this is a picture of a printer, and you might think, why am I getting excited about a picture of a printer? Well, this printer is the size of a car. It takes 3 people to run. It's run in 3 straight shifts, 24 hours a day, and it costs $500,000. And we get to use them for free, right? So I want to put this in perspective. If you want to have the capability to make that Amazon product page that earns you a royalty, you would have to buy a $500,000 printer. You would have to have somebody running it. You would have to get the orders yourself. You'd have to be able to ship them and get that customer to buy your product. And we get access to all of that for free. Right? It's unbelievable when you really stop and think about it. And you guys having this knowledge this early in the platform is really going to help you capitalize on this. $500,000 printers that we get to use for free. So there's got to be some kind of work involved, right? Like, well, yes, there is. You have to upload an image. You have to upload the image that's going to be printed on the shirt. Now, it's really simple. If you're not familiar with Photoshop, you've never worked with images, this is really all that you need to know. You need a 4500 by 5400 300 DPI PNG file. Okay, the 4500 by 5400 are the dimensions. That's pixels. Okay, and 300 DPI is dots per inch. Okay, or pixels per inch. PNG is a type of file that supports transparent backgrounds, and that's it. If you're not using these specifications, it's not going to work. Now, you don't necessarily have to be 300 DPI. That is recommended just so it's a nice clear image that's going to be printed and come out looking great. But you do have to be 4500 by 5400 PNG file. Now, if you're having someone else make designs for you or help you with designs, they're going to understand exactly what that is. So when you make a request, that's what you need to tell them. And that's it. It's not super complicated. It's not a lot of programming or coding. You just need to have an image. Then you're going to give it a title and a price, and Amazon's going to list it and do the rest. Now, you might be thinking, okay, this sounds great. It sounds really easy. But can I really make some money with this? And here's the answer. This is a shirt in the upload process where you get to set your price. It's going to tell you all of the fees, and it's going to tell you your royalty. So on a $19.99 shirt, which is the most common price point for merch by Amazon or just t-shirts in general on Amazon, you're going to earn $7.68 for doing nothing, right? Now you can see from this page, they're giving you 15 different colors. They're giving you men's, women's, and youth sizes, and they're going to do all the work. They're going to list this shirt for sale, and when they take the order, they're going to print it on demand and ship it to the customer and give you a royalty. That's it. This really is a business that you can do at home as long as you have a computer and the internet, whether you design yourself or you find other people to help you make designs. You just need a computer and the internet, and you're able to create inventory products virtually on Amazon that when they're ordered will be created by Amazon and shipped, and you get a royalty for it. It's nuts. It's incredible. So this all sounds great, right? But how are you going to get people to buy your shirts? Well, organic Amazon search works for merch by Amazon. Now, of course, you can send it traffic. That's going to be even better. You can do ads. You can just tell your friends and family about it on Facebook. Any traffic that you can send, the better. But this isn't you're dead in the water without sending your own traffic like on these other print-on-demand sites. You've got organic Amazon search. You've got all the customers who come to Amazon every single day who want to buy from Amazon or even willing to pay more to get it from Amazon, and you're Prime eligible on all of your listings. So when they just search Amazon, they may find that you're the only product because you found a niche that no one else has made a shirt for, and they want the shirt. Maybe you're watching trends and you say, oh, that would make a great shirt. I know people are going to look for that. And you're the first one to market. So you're thinking, okay, that sounds good. I want to make, $7 a shirt. How many shirts do I have to sell to make some real money? Well, let's take a look at what's possible. Look at this. This was the first Merch by Amazon shirt that went to number 1. Now, first it went to number 1 in t-shirts, and then it went all the way to number 1 in the entire clothing category on Amazon. And at this price point, $16.99, they're earning $5.13 on every sale. And it's estimated that they sold 5,000 copies of this shirt in one day, being the number 1 seller in the clothing category on Amazon. And if you run the numbers, that's a $25,000 payday for being first to market with a product like this. Now, of course, this is a political shirt. It was in the news. It got a lot of press. And someone said, you know what? I think that would make a great shirt. And they got it up, and they had a $25,000 payday. So good for them for capitalizing and being quick to market and not sitting back thinking, oh, someone else might already do it. There's so many ways. You can look up, and I'm going to show you how in just a minute. You can look up what's already on Amazon and say, wait a minute, no one's made this shirt yet? I'm going to make it, and maybe my shirt's going to go number 1, and I'm going to get a nice big payday. Now, when you sell that many shirts, they're going to show up in crazy places like this one here on the Washington Post, political rallies on television. That's where these shirts are showing up. This was kind of the perfect storm where someone saw the opportunity and took action and was able to generate tons of sales and make themselves a lot of money in royalties. Now, whenever you sell a product, it's going to show up here in your Merch by Amazon dashboard under the Analyze tab. It's going to show you all the products sold for the past 7 days, the purchases, the total revenue, as well as your royalties. Now, you can change it. You can look back 1 month or 2 months. They're going to show you the items that you've sold. It's going to show you the colors. It's going to show you the sizes. You can use this research to say, oh, okay, people really seem to like this color, or man, I'm selling a lot of these types of shirts. So you can make more of those, right? So just make what people already want, but also put up the stuff that you want, because if you want it, maybe someone else wants it. And with Amazon, you can reach those customers. So this is an amazing free research site. It's called merchresearch.com. You can enter any keyword here right on the homepage and press that big green button. It's going to show you all of the Merch by Amazon shirts that have that keyword in the title or the description. Now, if you leave it blank, and you just press that green button, it's just going to show you all of the Merch by Amazon shirts. So you can go in and say, oh, wow, I totally forgot there was a national election going on. Look at all these Hillary and Trump shirts. You know, maybe I want to make something like that. Well, maybe I need to check the rules about political candidates and celebrities so that you keep yourself out of trouble. There's so much information out there so that you can make what people want. So go out and look. What are people already searching for? What are people already buying? And say, you know what? There's like a ton of cat shirts out here where they got great sales ranks. And you know what? I'm going to start making some cat shirts, or coffee, or yoga, or wine, or nurses, or firemen. Go out and look at what's already out there. Look at the sales ranks and be like, oh, this one here is clearly selling well. You know what? I should make some veterans shirts, some police department shirts, some ballet dancer shirts. You can go out and see all this information for free so that the stuff that you make has the best chance of selling. Now, I told you this at the beginning. It's called Merch by Amazon. It's not called Shirts by Amazon. So even though it's just t-shirts right now, keep in mind that the name merch is short for merchandise. So expect to see a ton of other products in the near future. I'm hoping for hoodies and tank tops. I'm hoping for some hats and some visors and anything else that they make. I'm excited about it because I know it's going to be on Amazon, searchable, and it's going to be Prime eligible, which means it's going to have a great chance for you to earn some royalties. So thanks so much for watching this video. Hang tight and go through the rest of the course. You're going to learn some amazing stuff to help you succeed with the Merch by Amazon platform.